Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Um, I said that we should have a discussion um around compounding and the power behind compounding. The other day, I had a discussion on Twitter, and I said something. I said, "See, that five compounding at 5% or 5% returns is actually not small. That over time it can be really, really big." So if you look at my screen here, you will see that we're starting with an investment of, let's call it $100 or 100 naira or whatever. And at 5% over time, you can see that it keeps growing and growing and growing. I think I have it up to about 10 years or so. I think, yes. So you can see that after 10 years, it becomes $162. But let's even say that, okay, let's stop looking at such small amounts and make it 100,000 naira every year, and it's compounding at 5%. So you see here that it keeps going and it gets to 162,000. Now, and don't forget that every time this money keeps going higher and higher and higher. Now, some say that, oh, okay, 5% is small. Let's even use the average treasury bill yield, which as of today, 24th of March, 2023, is around maybe 14, let's use 14.5% as that. So we can change it to 14.5. Oops. This isn't working, but 14.5, right? And then we see how it has gone up. So in 10 years, you'll be looking at almost 300 and almost 400,000 naira. Now, if we now say that, okay, let us do it semi-annually. Semi-annually is twice a year, right? And at twice a year, let's make this 100,000 and make it, since it's 14.5, let us use it, let us keep it at 14.5. So that would be 7.25 every 6 months. Sorry, this is acting up a little bit slow today. Why, I don't know. And we expand this. You can see here that in 2 years, right? And in 2 years, you can see that after the second year, you have made a little bit more money. You see? So at once a year compounding, it is at 131,000. But on the second year, you have 132,000 and change. So that basically makes it have about, that makes it have about 1,200 naira and change afterwards. So it's really important that we need to stay realistic with some of our investments. It's not every year, like in the previous videos, I've always said this, that it's not every year you're going to beat inflation. As much as we want to do it, sometimes it's not always going to work. So stay as realistic as possible, stay invested. And you can see that with time, the fact that you are actually investing over time, the fact that you are actually staying invested, you see that your money grows exponentially. So save as often as you can. And You see there are some apps that will do daily savings. If you can do daily savings, it's even better for you. Even though it's small, but it's still better than saving nothing. Just imagine, without interest, if you save 25,000 naira a week, you will get 1.3 million naira at the ending of the year. If you do 100,000 naira a month, you will get 1.2 million. So, and this is without any interest. So by the time you add interest, that is when you see how exponential this goes. So thank you so much for listening, and hope you all have a nice day. Bye.